Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lord Forwind, here in Europa Universalis 4, playing as the Pope, or better known, well, somewhat known as the Papal State. So, we're doing pretty well. As everyone can see, we have a coalition against us, which is going to be fun to deal with. I probably need to stop conquering things for a while. Specifically, nations like even Lubeck or Brandenburg are starting to get a bit annoyed with me. So, we're doing really well. We've stolen a lot of the HRE's land in total, to the point that if we stripped land from the HRE, it would just cripple it, which might actually be worth doing at some points. We've got a really genius Pope ruler for the moment. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? 13. Who knows how long he'll last, though. That's the downside, but we've got all the institutions, so this is a chance for us to catch up in tech. Although we will be facing a new institution in about 10 years, and that will be global trade. Speaking of global trade, I should probably find out what the highest valued trade node is. Currently, it is the English Channel. What a surprise. Oh, well, I would love it to be like Genoa or Venice. The odds of us beating the English Channel, though, are pretty low at this point. Especially without trade ideas, which I think may be a good idea to take at some point. We've got to get up a bit in this. I want to finish influence and push a little bit further down quality, just to be on the safe side. We should be able to get quality momentarily, actually. Although, looking at it, I think it might actually be worth getting the infantry for that bonus morale, because that is a huge boost. Whole morale, new tech, and tactics. I don't think I can afford to actually grab the infantry combat ability at the moment, which is a shame because I'd like to do it. We're also starting to fall behind in diplomatic technology, which is a bit problematic actually. But luckily we are easily converting our land back to Catholicism. However, this coalition against us is only getting larger, so we've got both of our diplomats trying to control. That is a big coalition. Okay, let's make sure. We should probably get France easily. Spain should be good. Poland is mostly loyal. Hopefully. Not being able to do royal marriages really weakens theocracies. It's almost like they should have another event like the Papal Legate one where you can improve relations with a theocracy or something. Be kind of cool. Yeah, we may be facing a coalition war here. So let's see. We could raise quite. We can't really support any more troops at the moment, which is a problem. Oh, we'll just have to hope no one actually attacks us for a little while. If we can get to that, there we are, next military tech, we should be fairly safe. We'll go with Mauritian just because I think it's a little bit more defensive, right? Yeah, it's a little bit more defensive, which is perfect because we actually have the Alps under our control, so we have some fairly nice defenses, to be honest. Although, oddly enough, France is losing a war against Alsace and England. I really did not see that one coming. Oh, and Russia. Where's the French army? Have they been really badly beaten? No, they've got a lot of troops. Huh. Oh, they attacked Baden. Okay. They attacked Baden here, which called France into the war. That makes sense. Wow, that is actually a little worrisome, because if that coalition hits soon, we could easily not get France as an ally in the defense. Hopefully the AI is not smart enough to take advantage of that. Regardless, though, we have got increased discipline, including decreased aggressive expansion. What are we looking at for that? 40, and if we control the Curia, that's another 20. That is a lovely amount, 60 or so. And we've got discipline, which will make us even harder to beat in a fight. We're actually in terms of military, we're really good. Especially that 100 prestige is just lovely. We've got money, so let's actually spend some then. I'm just going to improve the trade because it will get us global trade a lot faster. Huh. How did we end up making so much money all of a sudden? Oh, our advisor died. That'll explain it. Morale of armies. Yeah, 5.9 morale. We're in pretty good shape. I don't know anyone who would have better morale than us easily other than France, which it looks like... Okay, France pieced out of the war. Doesn't look like they actually lost any lands, or did they? It doesn't look like France actually lost anything. Okay. Currently the coalition is going to despise us till the end of time, is still existing. Let's snag an admin tech. Now that we've completed diplomatic stuff, we should be able to catch up fairly rapidly there. The only thing we're behind in is diplomatic, so that's convenient. We actually could afford a... I'll take the diplomatic one actually, because that would make the nations like me a little bit more. And snag another 2 or so marketplaces. It's a shame that I can't get more easily because this is like the perfect trade empire if I could steer the money here. 83% trade share in Venice is amazing. And we'll just do Zurich. That way every province we can have a marketplace in has a marketplace in it. We should actually be still making, yeah, 22% of our income from trade. Plus with our wonderfully just ruler, we're extremely stable. When do we get next forts and stuff? Have we already gotten the next forts? We do. Oh, okay. That probably means I should... Wow, I just hired you and you died again. We should look at trying to increase the forts in like Tyrol and Cuneo here. Just to be on the safe side. That and trying to get nations like Geltry to not... Actually, they're not that outraged against us anymore. Surprised Poland hasn't formed the Commonwealth yet, actually. Baden here has finished the war. And Sardinia gained independence. Interesting. And I could vassalize them. Okay, let's work on that. I know that I'm risking this coalition still, but getting Sardinia, which I actually have cores on, would be a marvelous achievement. Although, to be fair, probably I'm in competition already with Spain for the land. Yeah, look at that. Spain's probably going to vassalize them. Shame. I could probably threaten them, actually. Oh, no, they're allied to Spain. There's no way I'd be able to threaten them. Let's get the increased fort in Tyrol. It's probably my best defensive location, to be honest. Right now I have 70 fort defense on it. Also, we'll need to boost the fort in Rome itself. Oh, Alsace joined the coalition against us. Again, we've pretty much got every building here. I really do need to really improve my lands a bit with develop them a bit so I can put down more buildings. But let's snag... Ooh. Let's go with mercenary discipline to start, because we do have some mercenaries, right? Yeah, we actually have a fair amount of mercenaries. Increased discipline would help there. We'll snag infantry combat ability. Go. Even better. Yeah. We should be able to survive almost any army, except for maybe a direct attack from the Ottomans. Ooh, that's interesting. Brandenburg is now emperor. Interesting. Whether there's a lot of heretical princes in the empire still. Well, compared to him, because it's based off the emperor's ruling religion. Let's wait till we can get the diplomatic one. That way we suffer a little less corruption for a time. Just considering it should be next month. Demand money in full. Yes, please. Okay. We randomly gained another diplomat. Does that mean somehow we became papal controller? Curia controller. Somehow, even though I've eliminated the Curia, it still shifts. It's crazy. I don't know about you, but that feels like a bit of a bug. Yes. We want to get some textile manufactories in our lands for sure. Let's put a plantation in Rome. It's at least a start. Oh, and one in Mantua. Those are pretty developed provinces, so it shouldn't matter terribly if we have we don't have textile manufacturing. Although I should see where I could place one. Milan. Okay. How much do I need to develop Milan to get a new one? 4 points. Oh, that's not that bad. 400 points. Ooh. That is a little bit bad. Yeah. Brescia. 30. Oh, that's actually worse. I think I had a level 3 guy here, yeah. Let's stay with a level 3 for now. Yep. And we don't get inflation, which is lovely. Part of the reason I'm doing it, even though I don't actually have a use for the admin stuff, is the tax improvements are usually a little bit more useful. We'll boost it twice more, and then we will build a textile manufactory there. Just trying to preempt the necessity of building one later a little bit for the manufactories one. Institution, even though that's still a ways away. Nope, let's not spend money on Siena. Growing coalition. To be fair, I should probably see about converting that. Oh, 300? No thank you. There we go, 40. Let's put a textile manufacturer there. Not only that, but it's also going to boost the there's no trade coming into the Venetian trade node. Oh, that's too bad. Yep, I was right. They did end up getting vassalized by Spain. Shame, but there was not much I could do about it. It actually, to be honest, it looks like Spain lost a war, lost them, and then just immediately turned around and vassalized them again. I'm actually a little bit worried about the Ottomans being literally right on my border and Austria dead. If I were to attack the Ottomans, just theoretically, France and Poland would join, Spain might join. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that right now, not with this coalition against me. But I can definitely consider it in the future. Cuneo, and we'll do Trevisto here. There we go, and then the next one I'll do will be Bern. There we go. That puts 4 forts that are all upgraded on the edges of my land. But then if I upgrade Rome afterwards, should be pretty safe. We really don't need forts down here, except the only reason I'm leaving them is in case of like a naval invasion by somebody. Probably be my safest move, not even letting them land. What does Genoa need to be upgraded? 3? That might actually be doable. Go Lucca 20. Okay. Oh, 34. Yes, that's easy. Perfect. We'll also get textile manufacturers there. because that's the next one after global trade, which should be firing at any point now. Yeah. And it will almost definitely fire in the English Channel, which means the English will have knitted 2 institutions. Lucky them. I don't see a way for me to swing any more trade into my lands, so not with only 2 merchants. I need a lot more. Oops, we're going to have a huge income loss here for a little while. Actually, it doesn't affect us that terribly. That's nice. We're going to spare the heretic, get the points. There's no reason to killing them off. We don't have to deal with papal influence. Looks like one of our provinces was converted. Shame. Memming, or was it Zurich? I'm not actually paying attention. As long as it doesn't cause the revolts, we should be fine. Okay, utmost importance. Upgrade the fort in Florence, or Firenze, which is actually pretty good. Actually, I could probably spend, and boost that to 30 as well. Let's get the textile manufactory there. Then we'll snag there. What is Florence? Trade. Okay. I know I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but I can't really fight anyone at the moment. Not unless I'm willing to just be massacred by this coalition. I know I said that I wouldn't be able to get rid of the aggressive expansion like in Bavaria. I'll have to kill them. And that's true. I will have to. But we are now hitting the next age. Age of Reformation will end soon. London, of course it is. They got both colonialism and global trade. Luckily about global trade is it's going to spread everywhere, and it'll spread to places like Venice pretty quickly. And actually it'll spread faster to Milan, and it won't actually spread that fast to Rome. It's because it's not a center of trade. That's the big bonus. See, 2.2 because of that. Plus the province trade power is quite high. We have a fair amount of mercantilism. Or mercantilism, as some people would say. Let's upgrade Cuneo as well. Might as well just upgrade all our provinces. And demand some more admin power, diplomatic power from the burghers. That helps. Get closer and closer to catching up with 15. I know I've been wasting a bit of military power, but that's the way things happen. We're still only 1 tech behind, and we've got a pretty good ideas in there. I'd like to snag this army tradition, boost it a little bit higher, get it up to about 40. We also have mothballed forts, so I've got to remember that. But first things first, upgrade the fort in Rome. Oh, I'll do Firenze as well, because that got the extra defensive boost. That's actually 63 fort defense, pretty good. Plus 20 from that guy, so 43, still good. Definitely still good. We'll also, actually no, we don't want to do that. No. There we go. We want to do a textile manufacturer there, actually. We could always upgrade it to 40 if we really want to do the other stuff. We actually have some pretty bad devastation in that land, sadly. Okay. We don't actually have an explorer or anything. But we are learning about the world, so let's take a quick glance around here before we end. We have Spanish getting La Plata, the English are getting Brazil, France is getting Colombia, England's getting Mexico, you go it that way. Spain is getting the 13 colonies, it looks like, unless that, is that England up there? Nope. And no one is going for Canada. I could have probably started colonizing a little bit if I wanted to, but it doesn't seem worth it colonizing as the Pope. We've got such rich lands in Italy anyway. Speaking of great powers, we rank around 5th. Oh, Milan got defensive boost. We're going to pass the Ming here in a little bit. terms of great power ranking. We're not actually that far behind Spain, only 100 development or so. Russia's way ahead of us, but you know, it's Russia. I have a fun multiplayer Russia going with one of my friends, and I've currently killed Persia and am invading India as them. That was a fun mess to get into. What else are we looking at? Well, let's just upgrade the forts everywhere, actually, to be honest. We're getting some pretty nice events and stuff. Yeah, we'll go for the tech, because it's still going to be a while before we actually can buy global trade. That way we don't fall far behind in tech, even though we keep our ideas. To be fair, we did get global trade already in Milan. We've almost got it in Venice. We're going to get it in Genoa pretty quickly. But it's odd. And we'll take that. We'll take that. We're in pretty good shape here. What do we have here? Sunday schools. Yes, we'll take that. Additional mercenary strength. Sweden's now our rival. Let's just pause because it's going a little too fast for me. And no, we should probably end this here. We are we the world tech leader? No, we're about tied for the world tech leader. So that will probably be it for this video. Next episode we will move into the age of absolutism, which we should actually be pretty good with that, because we'll have we can get multiple universities. We can probably get a multicultural nation. Absolutism is going to be a little bit more tricky, but we'll see how things work out. Speaking of cultures, we should probably adopt Lombard at some point. Since we can't get to emperor rank, we can't get these as accepted cultures, which is really stupid, but not much we can do. And we've almost got Catholic Italy here. We just need to convert Romanga, or Romana, which we can do in 9 years. So that will be good. We've got upgraded cannon. This coalition against us, even though it's massive, is not actually a threat. And we're in good shape. So that will be it for this video. Questions, comments below, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.